Matthew chapter 18, verse 1 says, "At that time," so this is still Jesus speaking, "the disciples came to him saying, 'Tell us, when will the end come? What will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age?'" So the disciples are asking Jesus, they're saying, "Hey, when will the end of the age come? When will your kingdom fully come into its fullness? And what will be the sign of that?" Very practical question. They want to know how to look for the end of the age when Jesus will return. And Jesus gives them an answer in verse 2. He says, "Beware that no one deceives you." So Jesus warns them, he warns us, beware of false teachers, beware of those who are going to deceive you. Because in verse 3, he says, "For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am the Christ, I am the Christ,' and will deceive many." So Jesus says, beware of those who come in my name. They will say they are the Christ, the Messiah, but really they're not. They're deceivers, they're false prophets, and they will deceive many. Then Jesus gives a sign, a little indicator, a little clue as to who these people are. And he says in verse 4, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet." So Jesus says, you're going to hear about wars, you're going to hear about rumors of wars, battles, and fighting. Don't be troubled by that. Don't think that that means that it's the end, because all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So whenever we hear about wars and rumors of wars, we should remember Jesus' words, that we shouldn't be troubled, because this is all part of the course. This is all part of what must happen before the end comes. But the end hasn't come yet. And then Jesus goes on to tell them some more signs in verses 5 through 9. And he talks about nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Again, all things that we see happening in our world today. So Jesus is saying, don't be troubled. When you see these things, when you hear these things, when you read these things in the news, don't be fearful, because these things must all come to pass before the end comes. But the end has not yet come. So as we look at all the chaos in the world today, as we look at all the things happening in our world, the wars, the rumors of wars, the earthquakes, the famine, the disease, we need to remember Jesus' words and not be troubled, because all these things must come to pass, but the end has not yet come. We hope that you enjoyed this short little study on Matthew chapter 18. Have a great day. God bless you.